I didn't stop at the tavern, not that day. My boots kept moving. Out past the last fence line, past the fields where the goats were chewing weeds like they owned the place. There was a sound then, steady, thundering, not loud but deep, like the mountain itself was breathing. I followed it. Through a narrow ridge behind the village, where moss grew thick over stones and the trees grew quiet. And then I saw it. The falls. A great curtain of water spilling down the cliff face, older than kingdoms. Carved right into the mountainside were dwarven glyphs, worn but still whispering. This wasn't just water. This was blood and memory. And at the base, a wheel. Massive, blackwood and iron. Turning slow and sure, like it had never stopped. The water drove it, and the wheel drove the forge. Built into the rock, behind the falls, was a forge unlike any I'd ever seen. Not loud and angry like the war forges of Foldolfhold. This one glowed low and steady, the flame cradled, not caged. The water cooled it, ran through channels cut into the stone, hissing steam and tempering heat. Everything here was in balance. Fire and water, strength and silence. I didn't touch anything. Just stood there, watching the wheel turn, listening to the breath of the forge. I used to think the only way to make a mark was with a blade. But this place was built to last. Not for glory. For work, for craft, for time. If ever I were to lift a hammer again, it'd be here. Not in battle, but in creation. A forge hidden behind a waterfall. Cool, calm, and constant. Like it's been waiting for me all this time. The flame still lives. Not to burn, but to build.